Hello, welcome to day 8. And wow, you're getting so close to the end of phase 1. Be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. The quote for day 8 is, change is the only constant. And if you're not changing, you're not growing. If you're not growing, you're not living. So even though change is uncomfortable, it's part of the growing process. I used to tell my students failure is part of the process of learning. If you knew already, then I wouldn't have to teach you and it wouldn't be hard for you to learn. So change is part of the process of growing and learning. So just know that and soothe yourself with that. I wanted to add on to what I was talking about yesterday. You may have to stop the program. If you're struggling to get the daily exercises done or the writing exercise done and you just aren't listening to the introduction or phase 1 every day, you may have to decide that this isn't the right time. The timing isn't right. And that's okay. There's no judgment on that. Life is heck. I had 4 kids that I was taking care of by myself as a mother. And there were days, well, there were years. There were years where I didn't knit and I didn't read a book and I didn't go meet friends. And like my whole life was being their mother. And I loved it, but somewhere along the road, Kathy got lost. Kathy got lost in the mix. And by choice, so I had to do it. I had to take care of my kids. So to do a program like I did, I tried to do an online course to learn the computer because, you know, I was a full-grown grown-up when internet and computers came along. So I took an online course at the local JC, I think, and realized, and I was like, this is a test. Maybe I can go to college online if, you know, I can manage this. I was doing homework at like 9:30 at night, like toothpicks trying to hold my eyelids up. Like, this was hard. I get it. It might not be the right time for you. And like I said yesterday, there might be things coming up that are just too heavy. And if they're all coming up at the same time, it's a lot to deal with. So don't be mad. Don't be frustrated if you have to make that decision to stop. If you have to stop, that's okay. You know you're going to start it again. You know why you're stopping. Because you don't want to do anything that causes energy of resistance. Be like the drop of water in a babbling brook, right? Just gently flowing. There's no splashes. Just like if you can imagine the single drop flowing down the water and just navigating whatever is in its way with ease and no big explosions or splashes. And if it becomes like the whitewater rafting where you're just flying in the air and out of control and having like panic attacks, or like you thought you were going to go this way and now you're going that way, like that's resistance. And if your life feels like that and this is just adding to it, don't do it now. That's the wrong energy. That's the wrong type of energy to do this kind of change. Okay? Because you're just going to end up mad at yourself. And we're trying to get out of that habit of being mad at ourselves. Right? How we do it is how we do it. That's it. If I made a mistake, I made a mistake. If I hurt someone, I'm going to say I'm sorry. But I get to make choices for me that are good for me first and foremost. And if it bothers other people, then maybe I have to think about those people. Maybe those people shouldn't be so close to me if they can't see that I need to do things for myself. So if you're coming up with that kind of resistance, it's okay to stop. And it's okay to not know when you're going to be able to take up with the program. Just know that you will. You will. Don't lose the book. Put it somewhere where you know where it is. Maybe before you forget, write down your access to the online course so you don't lose it and it's easy to access. Maybe write it in the book. And yeah, don't be mad at yourself if that has to happen. That's going to happen for some people. For some people, this is going to dredge up a lot of things and it's going to be too much. And we don't want to make things worse. That's never going to be the right way. It's just not. Be like the babbling brook. Don't be like the whitewater rafting. I think that's it for day 8, and we're close to day 9. Maybe start thinking about a mini celebration when you finish phase 1. How about that? A mini celebration, something good for you, not something that's going to make you happy. Maybe check out your happy list and pick something on there to do to celebrate finishing phase 1, because that's 1/3. That's 1/3 of the way, and that's a big change. Taking that look in the mirror to see yourself in reality, that's a big change. That's something we've been taught not to do. So be proud of that. Be proud that you got to day 10 when we get there, and start thinking about how you're going to celebrate with yourself when you get to day 10. So see you tomorrow.